So welcome to the first meditation session. Today we're going to just concentrate on relaxing our body and appreciating the here and now, which is actually the only moment we have. We don't have a past, that's gone. It's only a memory, it's only a thought form. We don't have a future because that's actually not happened yet. But our mind is conditioned to live, to operate in the past or the future. There is no peace in the past or the future. There may be happy memories, that's fine. Could bring lots of pleasure, and they do. But there are also memories of failings and things that you would rather have not happened. We live in a world where that's inevitable. So meditation's really about choosing to identify yourself with the here and now rather than the past. And when we say that, we're talking about thoughts about the past and thoughts about the future. So one way to do that is to completely relax the body and just to be mindful of sounds that you can hear in the room you're in. So, first thing we're going to do is, if you're comfortable with it, is to close your eyes and let them rest. And really notice the eyelids, the feeling of the eyelids closed over your eyes. And soon as any thoughts come in, nagging thoughts about the past or the future, perhaps you've started thinking about what you did this morning or what you didn't do this morning, this week, or something that happened recently, or perhaps something that happened a long time ago. Just rather than trying to battle those thoughts, grit your teeth and fight them, just acknowledge that that is a thought from the past, but your choice now is to focus on the here and now, what you're experiencing right in this moment. So noticing the feeling of your eyelids over your eyes is a great start. Notice where the eyelid touches the eye, the snug fit. You may be able to notice the eyelashes, the feeling of having eyelashes. The corners of the eye, the outer corners. And you may think, well, what's the point of all this? Well, it's a way of relaxing your mind. The past and the present, thoughts about the past, thoughts about the future, they can be quite tyrannical. And they can keep us locked on a treadmill. And we don't take time to relax. We don't take time out. It's a good way of describing it, a good metaphor. Taking time out of what? Taking time out of latching on to thoughts about the past, latching on to thoughts about the future. How many times have you thought, oh, I think too much. I'm overthinking things. I can't relax. I can't get this off my mind. And often we come up with solutions when we do actually take time out and relax. Then all of a sudden the solution comes to us. Of course. And that's because when we are focusing on the here and now, our mind is working at its most optimum. It's working the way the universe designed it to work. Not fretting about the past. Not fretting about what happened at work yesterday, this morning, a few minutes ago. Not worrying about what might happen at the meeting tomorrow, next week, just meetings in general. We're not in a meeting right now. You're here listening to my voice, giving yourself permission to actually focus your mind on the present moment. Notice how long it takes for your mind to start kicking into gear and for thoughts to come popping up. But that's fine. That's okay. This is the first meditation session. The more you do these meditations, the easier it becomes to change your focus, your mind's focus. It's a decision. You decide to give prominence to your thoughts. You can choose to only be concerned with what's happening in the present moment. Experiences, sensations, sounds, whatever it is that's happening right now. So we're going to do a little exercise where we latch on to our breath. And the breath's a beautiful gift from the universe. You may see it as an amazing adaptation from how we've evolved. But the point is, we have this amazing mechanism for keeping alive, for oxygenating our blood, and that's breathing. We talk about the breath of life. So the first thing you check is someone breathing if they have an accident. The breath is so important. So just notice your breath. And we're only doing this so that as a means of focusing our attention on the present moment. There's no magic in it. We're just simply using the breath as a technique for being focused in the present moment. So just as an exercise, just totally relax your shoulders, uncross your legs if they're crossed, just rest your hands on your lap. Look for anywhere in your body that you're tensing up. Sit however you like, but just sit comfortably and notice if you're tensed anywhere, your feet, your hands, and just let them relax. So I'm just going to give you a moment to do that. Notice your shoulders, are they relaxed? Your legs. Relax your feet. Your arms, your hands. The whole body, just allow it to relax. And then we're going to focus our attention on the breath. And you can breathe normally, but just notice the air going in through the nostrils, the lungs expanding, the whole body rise as you breathe in, and the exhale. And just notice the whole cycle of breathing. Just allowing your mind to be calm. And if for some reason you're finding it difficult to notice a calm mind, just imagine that the thoughts in your mind are a battlefield. There are guns going off and commotion and smoke. People screaming perhaps. Not very nice. But just imagine yourself floating further and further up above that battlefield. No one's noticed you. You're perhaps in a balloon. You're going further up, out of the reach of any gunfire. An old-fashioned battlefield, so there aren't any missiles or anything like that. And just imagine you're way above the battlefield now. Battlefield's still raging, but you are floating, quiet and serene, perfectly safe and at peace. You have nothing to worry about. It's not your battle that's going on, someone else's. It's those pesky thoughts. And just allow yourself to feel the peace floating above it all. If that doesn't work for you, perhaps imagine you're in a beautiful location on a hill. surrounded by trees and grass, birds singing, and down below you can see the city all bustling, cars hooting. Imagine that's your thoughts, worries about the past, concerns about the future, but you're away from it all, sitting on this bench, enjoying the warmth of the sun, the peace, tranquility, nature. There you are, just noticing your breath as you breathe in, breathe out. Try to just breathe normally without prolonging your breaths. Just noticing the breathing. Giving your mind a holiday, a rest. If you notice any bodily sensations as you're breathing, that's fine too. These are happening right now. Just notice them. Allow them to be. Try not to make any decisions about your body. Try not to entertain any thoughts about body image, about your looks, about any pains or aches. Just for this meditation, just allow them to be. Just simply notice them at the moment. And try to focus back on your breath. As you breathe in and breathe out. And then as we come to the end of this meditation, just remember that at any time you're troubled with thoughts, again about the past or the future, just remember you can choose to be in the present moment. And what can help you to be in the present moment is just to notice your breath. You could do it in just 1 minute. You could do it in 15 seconds. Maybe take a deep breath and notice it. Let's do that right now. Just take a nice deep breath in and notice the sensations. allow yourself to relax as you open your eyes slowly and begin to take in your surroundings again. So I hope you found that relaxing and useful, and the more you practice meditation, the easier it is to discipline. I don't really like to use that word, but to train your mind to just take a break from the thoughts of the past and the future, and to just concentrate on something that's happening in the present moment. Today it was the breath, and then in subsequent meditations we're going to explore other ways of latching on to the present. So thank you for joining me, and I look forward to sharing a meditation moment with you again.